Hello and welcome to the video update for Friday the 15th of March. It's a lovely day today despite the clouds behind me, so I thought I'd come out and shoot the video this week outside and take in a fairly blustery but lovely March morning. So the only thing that I want to talk with you about today, in addition to work of the week, is student attendance. And I have spent the first page and a half of the written version of the bulletin doing exactly the same. But I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to share a few thoughts on behalf of me and our school, just in relation to where we're at with monitoring and supporting with student attendance. You would have seen that over recent weeks it's been in the media a fair bit. You might have caught something in the news on the BBC in relation to fines for unauthorised absence. The government have made a decision that moving forward they will be increased from £60 to £80. So with all of that going on, I just thought it was a good opportunity for me to speak with you about it. So I want to caveat what I'm about to say with something really important, because I speak with you obviously as a principal of your child's school, but I'm also a dad as well. And you know, I face the same dilemmas that I suppose you do from time to time when my children are here. You know, do we send them into school or not? And what I'm about to say to you as principal on behalf of our school in no way suggests that we are best placed to make a decision on a daily basis about whether your child comes to school or not. That is really important. You are best placed to do that as parents, and we just want to acknowledge that is not our role. Our role, though, is, I feel, to provide you with sufficient information to support you making that decision on a daily basis. So I want to do just that, and I want to talk with you about the long-term impact of poor levels of student attendance, the difference it ultimately will make to your child's future life chances and their education. So last year, nationally, of the students that attended school every day of the academic year, and I know that is going some and isn't possible for all, we all get ill from time to time, but of the students that did attend school every day of the last academic year, in year 11, over 80% of them, 82% of them, went on to achieve 5 GCSE grades that were grade 5 or higher, or at least 5 grades that were grade 5 or higher. Now, interestingly, if you then take a look at the proportion of students that do the same with 90% attendance, that drops significantly to the mid 50%. So 56% of the year 11s nationally last year left with 5 or more GCSE grades at 5 or above. It's a really stark and alarming statistic. And in any other walk of life, 90% perhaps would be considered as a really high benchmark or threshold. But actually, in terms of attendance, it really isn't. 90% attendance is on average 1 day absence in every fortnight. And that doesn't include, of course, the amount of time that it then takes to catch up on the missed learning. So all of that is documented in the written version of the weekly bulletin, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts on that with you. If there are individual cases, then of course we've got members of staff at the school that will work with you and support with that. But it's an interesting backdrop for you, I feel, when you are making those decisions on a daily basis about whether or not your child is well enough to be in school. I hope that's helpful for you. We'll finish with work of the week, and congratulations this week to 8 of our year 10 students who I met earlier this week, to congratulate them on representing the school at a Maths Feast competition which took place at the University of Worcester very recently, a couple of weeks ago. They were the only state school actually to take part in the competition, and they did amazingly well. There were 2 teams of 4, one of them finished in 2nd place and one of them finished in 4th. So a big congratulations to the 8 students involved. Their names and their photos are on the written version. I won't read those out now. But one thing that they did want me to do, they wanted me to just get across to you how difficult the challenges were that they had to face on the day. And so we've included one of the questions on the written version of the bulletin for you to have a go at if it's something that you're interested in. And the solution to it is at the end of the written version of the bulletin this week. So I hope you're all well, and I look forward to talking to you again next week. Bye bye.